My video blog today, and as you can see, we are on the wonderful beach of Santa Barbara. Behind me are a bunch of boats boarded. You know, everybody's probably hitting the town, getting a toddy or two, getting some food, whatnot. So, how's Liberty doing? Liberty's doing really well. Let's start off with our positivity blog. Didn't have to move it today. It stayed on this wrist, so that's a good thing. Liberty stayed pretty positive. So instead, what she's going to do is give you a piece of advice. You know, something for you to take home with you, or if you're already home, something for you to ponder, think about. Take 10 minutes in the day, whether that's when you first wake up in the morning, whether that's after your jog, or in my case, after my hour-long rollerblade along the beach, or before you go to bed, to just take 10 minutes for yourself and to think about all the good things that you got going on in your life. Whether you want to call it meditation or whether you just want to call it relaxing, do it, because it's good for you. Whether that's laying down next to the person you love and just cuddling with them, or if it's playing with your dog, petting it while you're chilling in your sheets. Whatever you need to do. Basically, just reminisce about what's going on in your life that's good, whether that's your job, whether that's your friends, whether that's your family. And appreciate what you have, because there's so many people out there who don't have what we have. On that note, moving on. So positivity blog, so far so good. I was good. But let's see. So physically I'm doing well. As you can see, I'm not dying from a heart attack. I'm in pretty good shape. As I said, I just got finished rollerblading. For those of you who don't know, I signed up for the LA Marathon with my friend Renee, who I'll be helping coach the 26-mile run. We're crazy? Yes. Why do we do it? Why not? I might as well do it while I can before my knees give out and my legs are completely shot. Other than that, you know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not drinking nearly as much water as I should be, but so, yeah, let that be a lesson to you all. Drink your 6 glasses of water a day, at least 32 ounces, if not more. I know, Liberty, learn from yourself. So, yes. As far as my friends and family are concerned, they're doing fabulously. New news, I can't spread the news yet, but I do have somebody who's got excellent news that they just told me today. It's not my place to say, but I just want to know how happy I am for her. On that note, as far as my job goes, I had an awesome day yesterday. It was awesome. I was hired to do a job, an acting job for Comedy Central. I helped participate as an extra in a pilot for this show called Chocolate, which will be airing in October, so they're going to be using this promotion that I did all throughout September. They didn't tell me when it was going to be shown on TV, but I'm going to keep my eyes open, and hopefully I'll run across it. Basically, I got hired because of my tattoo. They wanted a paparazzi, a hardcore-looking girl, so they went ahead and put my hair back in a little hanky, and I was all like, hey, come here, and you know, tried to look cool with this big camera in front of my face. So if anything, you'll at least recognize me by this thing. I also was in the background of this Obama skit that they were doing for a goof. I'm not quite sure what it was because I missed the beginning of it, but it was really cool being on an actual set and just checking out what that's like. I mean, a lot is happening, and it's just like one giant warehouse after the other, and you're brought everywhere like cattle. But needless to say, I got paid $100 for about 4 hours of work. Can't really complain. It was also with AFTRA, which, if you don't know, is the American Film, Television, Radio Association. So it does give me some points towards getting my union card with AFTRA. My goal is with SAG, but hey, take what you can get, right? Beggars can't be choosers. So at least it's something else that I can put on my resume, and I can also say that I went and did. About 2 weeks ago, too, in case you didn't know, I was invited to go for this huge audition in Indianapolis. It was a paid-for trip by the company to become a motivational speaker. I had about 2.5 weeks to remember the script, and I did excellent, but I did not get chosen. Oh well, it bummed me out at first, but you know, this Comedy Central thing fell into my lap, and ever since reading The Alchemist, I have to say there's something to that book that, you know, when you're following the right path, the universe opens doors for you, and you know, I was kind of bummed that I didn't get a call back with this this motivational gig for high schools, and instead I get a call from the studios. So, you know, that's the path that I'm supposed to walk, and so I'm walking it. I'm looking forward to next week when I have 3 weeks off for the next 3 weeks. Of course, you know me, I'm going to go in every now and then and check up on what things are happening at work. But with the next 3 weeks off, I'm going to do as much extra work as I can. I'm going to be going to LA, making regular daily calls, and just my fingers crossed. Hopefully somebody will pick me. So yeah, We got positivity, we've got my health, we've got my family, friends, and oh, family. Hey, I just found out. I don't think my sister will see this. I hope she doesn't see this, but she's going to be surprised for Christmas. And she's going to come and stay 10 days with me. I haven't seen her in almost 7 years. She lives in the Virgin Islands. It's a little difficult to get out there between getting time off and the airfare and whatnot. But she also has a 3-year-old son that I have yet to meet, my nephew, Rain. And so her boss has so graciously, for a Christmas present, bought her a ticket to come to Santa Barbara to stay with me for 10 days. So I'm very excited about that. Woo! Yeah, and then finally, moving on to my personal life, I'm a very happy camper right now. I have been so, if you've read anything of mine, you know there's this mysterious Grogan out there. And she's a pretty cool chick. She makes me smile. And as you can see, that's probably enough said. We've gotten quite close, and I can definitely say that she's one of my very, very, very good friends, if not more. So, without embarrassing her or me more, we'll leave it at that. But I've had some wonderful, intimate evenings with her, and I hope that they continue. On that note, as we see, the sun has set, and the boats behind me have now reached this pale pink. That means it's probably my time to go and your time too. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. And please stay tuned for more vlogs. I'll probably go more in-depth with you all. I'm thinking maybe I'll focus on one topic, whether that be my health, my friends, family, whether that be my personal interest. Although I kind of like writing about that a little bit more and talking about it. But do keep your eyes open too, because I'll be blogging all my crazy newsreels and adventures. And I will probably add additional written word too for all you folks, or if I come up with some more that I want to talk to you about that I don't necessarily want to edit. So until then, you all have a wonderful evening. It's always a pleasure. Remember, stay positive,